call the heart of the film, Shahid Kapoor. And the lady who's the toast of Hindi movies right now, Mrunal Thakur. Put your hands together for Mrunal. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mrunal and Shahid Kapoor. अब मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा उनको जिन्होंने ये पूरी कहानी मुझे बताई. A stalwart, over 75 films that he has produced in the 4 languages down south, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada and Malayalam. And ये जो 100 crores के बारे में हम सुनते हैं, which has now become a norm, he's the first one to start it. Those are art. I still remember, it was December again, जब गजनी आई थी. And वो पहली फिल्म थी जो 100 crores वाला आंकड़ा जो है वो पार कर चुकी थी. He was the gentleman who did it. And उसके बाद उन्होंने बोला कि नहीं, हमें को हिंदी नहीं करनी है. I will go back. And this is the second Hindi film that he's producing. Please put your hands together for the gentleman, Alu Arvind. Arvind sir. And you'll see that it's a team effort. एक फिल्म बनाना आसान नहीं होता. Now, the gentleman who is the most important, because Telugu की जो कहानी है वो इनको पता थी, इसका essence पता था, and Arvind sir said that Hindi में भी यही बनाएंगे. Can we please call on the director, the captain of the ship, Gautam Tinanuri? And now our producers. First up, the gentleman who had the vision that the moment the film released in Telugu, he gave it to Arvind sir and said that, sir, we need to make this film bigger. S. Nagavamsi. Big round of applause for our producers. Someone who's been associated with Arvind sir for so long, and Arvind sir said that if this film has to be made with him. Please put your hands together for Mr. Dil Raju. And last but not the least, अरविंद सर ने जब गजनी बनाई थी, उस टाइम से अब तक अरविंद सर ने खुद ये बोला है that if there is one man for me in Bombay, it's this man, his man Friday. Please put your hands together for Aman Gill. Right, okay, so good to see you all here back in the theaters. I'll start with Arvind sir. First question to Arvind sir, of course. एक एक करके उसके बाद सब आपके पास आएंगे. Sir, here you go.
Straight questions.
Yes, sir. Sir, first question. All the things that I said, were they all on point? Are they all correct? Arvind sir, did I miss something?
There are certain corrections because it is on record, because I made 60 plus films.
60 plus. I was told
You said
75.
75.
See? Okay. Our next question to Shahid. Shahid, we have waited from June of 2019. You did Kabir Singh. It was such a massive success. Were you itching for your theater, for your movies to come back to the theater? When you knew that Jersey was ready and complete, were you just waiting, Kab? When is that moment going to arrive?
Yeah, I don't think anybody. First of all, good evening. Is it evening now?
It
It
is.
is evening. All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It's amazing to be back in a theater again. It's amazing to be interacting with you guys almost after 2 years. I've actually not really been in Mumbai. I have been staying with my family in Punjab through a lot of this, and we were shooting in different places in Punjab. So I haven't really been in Mumbai. I feel like I've forgotten what it is like to be an actor, because I've been, more with family and spending time taking care of the kids and things like that. But it's amazing to be back in a theater. It's amazing to do this again, where we all can come together and celebrate cinema in the place that it should be celebrated in, which is the big screen. I don't think we'll ever lose the love for that or the charm for that. It just has a different feeling. content is traveling in many different ways right now. And I'm so happy that I worked with the team that I worked with on Jersey. I feel like this was the most amazing, most collaborative, most understanding and together team that I've worked with in a long time. Because it was very difficult, when COVID happened, it was pretty much 50% through this film. And my man here, Aman Gill, who was with me every day on set, he decided to stop shooting because it was not safe. Because there was a kid and there was my dad and there was a lot of people, and so we didn't want to risk it. There were no vaccines at that time. And then it took us a long time to get back to completing the rest of the film. So it's been a long journey for us, and we're finally here. And every time we spoke to each other, we said, we're not going to release this film unless the theaters are open. And we actually waited for 2 years to release the film. So I want to thank Allu sir, I want to thank Dil Raju sir for having the heart and being the producers that they are. And I must say that they are actually lovers of cinema in the true sense. They have the same feeling, and they wanted to share this story, this experience with everybody, the way we had conceived it. And so I'm so happy that this film's coming out on the big screen the way it was always supposed to, because I don't see any other way that I would have liked to share this story. So I feel very blessed today to be here. I think God has been very kind that we have a release date and we're releasing and we're in theaters. And I think one of the teams that was cheering the most for Suryavanshi was also us, कि यार ये picture चल जाए,
लोग वापस आ जाएं.
रेल गाड़ी start हो जाए, फिर हम सब अपनी picture release कर सकते हैं. So it's great to see that films are back in theaters, and congratulations to Suryavanshi for having the guts to go out there and be the first film in line. It's not easy to do that, and it's not easy for any of us right now because, having shops shut for 2 years and not knowing what's going to happen is a very scary feeling. And this film is all about the victory of the human spirit. So I think it has great context for the times today. I think it's more relevant today than even when it was when we started shooting it. So, yeah, so let's see what everybody thinks, yeah.
All right, and you spoke about how you were waiting for your movies to release. The lady standing on your left had a few releases.
ये इतना काम करती है
Exactly,
लड़की.
मैं यही बोलने वाला था. Mrunal was
हम लोग
there on
ऐसे
our
सोचते
screen.
रहते थे कि काम नहीं हो रहा है, पिक्चरें बंद पड़ी हैं, सब लोग घर बैठे होंगे. मैं जब भी मृणाल को मैसेज करूं, I'm in Kashmir shooting. Now I'm in Bombay back. I'm shooting in Bombay. Oh yeah, I'm just sitting with Rakesh sir and shooting with her. So one of the most busy actresses in the fraternity right now, ladies and gentlemen, Mrunal Thakur.
अब क्या सवाल पूछूंगा मैं आपको, अब रिएक्ट करना है इस पे जो शाहिद ने बोला है. You have a film now coming.
Deep down is connected with me on this film, And then Kabir Singh happened, but this story just stayed very close to my heart, and I wanted to play this character. And I think it's very humble of Gautam to say what he's saying, but I think he's a very, very fine filmmaker. And the way he has touched my emotional, core when I saw this film, I'm fortunate that I'm getting to tell this story and play the character that I've played under his direction, because he understands the story better than anybody else. And he understands the heart of the story, And I'm drawing only from what he has conceived. And I'm very fortunate to be a part of this film. Yeah.
That gentleman whose T-shirt, he's a national award winning filmmaker, because that film won a national award. Gautam, those beautiful things that Shahid has said, do you want to now say something to him? Because this is the space, this is the moment, this is the stage, bro.
Yes. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming for the Jersey trailer launch. Jersey movie is very special to me because I wrote this script some 6 years back, and I'm fortunate enough to direct this film twice. So this film is very close to me, very personal for me. And this opportunity, I would like to thank the producers, Arvind sir, Raju sir, Vamsi and Aman, for seeing through the tough times and waiting to release this film in theaters at the right time. And Shahid sir, if I had to pick one best moment of my career, I would pick that opportunity to work with you, sir. And I mean, this coming right from the heart. I'm actually working with you for the last 1.5 years. Not even a single day you were laid back, and you were always so sincere with your prep, with your work, your passion for the filmmaking. Everything inspires me. Thank you so much for being part of Jersey, sir. And thank you for playing Arjun and taking this film to a bigger number of audience. Thank you so much, sir.
Wow, wonderful. All right, please, बैठ जाइए. Please take a seat. Please take a seat.
फोटो मारना श्रेयस साइड हो जा साइड हो जा अरे आगे बढ़ जाओ राइट 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 मृणाल यहाँ पे मृणाल मृणाल ऑन राइट मृणाल यहाँ पे मृणाल समोर समोर मृणाल जी इकडे इकडे मृणाल मृणाल सेंटर सेंटर मृणाल 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 सेंटर 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 मोबाइल मृणाल जी यहाँ पे चलो हो गया वेट वेट थैंक यू इधर एंडे राजा Mrunal
Mrunal, how much you are excited about the trailer launch?
तो देखो अरुण जी बस 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 आगे मत जा तुम लोग को मिलेगा उधर देखो वापस भी जाओ ठीक है दादा पार्टी रहा मेरे जाता बॉलीवुड बंदूक आओ सर बंदूक में गोली डाल दो बस बस और आगे आ सकते तो सेंटर सेंटर आ रहे इसमें आप आ लो इधर इधर इस तरफ साइड बाय सेंटर साइड बाय बसा इधर साइड आपके राइट में भाई आपके राइट में देखो ना सेंटर सेंटर लोग मैं तुझे ही देख रहा हूँ कब से इधर इधर अभी इधर आगे सारा सेंटर राइट भाई इधर थैंक्स बॉय पास में अभी पहन लो साइड साइड साइड
little behind, please. थोड़ा सा पीछे, guys. थोड़ा सा
साइड 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 साइड
guys, side up. Guys, please move side.
थैंक यू बॉयज
पीछे आ जाओ, please. पीछे
बेटा अंदर बहुत मौका मिलेगा हमें कोई निकालेगा थोड़ी यहाँ से हेलो हेलो
निजन निजन पीछे निजन निजन साइड में
थोड़ा थोड़ा संदीप